The father who told him he'd end up in prison, just like him, stood frozen when his son walked into the courtroom wearing a prosecutor's badge. But go back 20 years. In 2004, 14-year-old Cameron Wells stood outside a Baltimore courthouse watching his father, Marcus, get sentenced to 18 years for armed robbery, and before the bailiffs led him away. Marcus looked back through the glass and said loud enough for Cameron to remember forever, "You'll be sitting in that defendant's chair someday, just like me. It's in your blood." Then turned without another word. Cameron pressed his hand against that cold courtroom glass and made a promise nobody heard but him, that he would break every single chain his father wrapped around their name. Life didn't cooperate. At 16, his older brother was shot outside their building, and Cameron held him on that sidewalk until the ambulance came, but it was already too late. Then came the night everything shattered. His mother died from a stroke 8 months later, and Cameron sat alone in their empty apartment at 2 a.m. crying so hard he couldn't breathe. But somewhere in that grief, he heard her voice telling him to keep going, and he made a decision right there. That would change everything.
That'll be 9:47.
He worked 3 jobs, put himself through Morgan State.
Thank you.
Then
Have a good one.
University of Baltimore Law School. Studied until he couldn't see straight, and refused to quit no matter how many times the streets called him back. By 2022, he passed the Maryland bar. By 2024, he was an assistant state's attorney prosecuting violent crimes in Baltimore City. Then one Tuesday morning, Cameron walked into courtroom 4B to argue a case and saw a man in the defendant's row waiting for his public defender. It was him, Marcus Wells. Released after 20 years, arrested again for possession with intent. The moment Marcus looked up and saw his son standing at the prosecutor's table in a suit with a badge that read, "Assistant State's Attorney," his entire face collapsed. Cameron stood there completely steady and requested a sidebar with the judge to recuse himself. Marcus whispered across the courtroom, "You're here to prosecute me." Cameron looked at him for the first time in 20 years. "No, Dad, I recused myself. You taught me what injustice looks like. I just chose to fight it from a different side of the room." Marcus broke down right there. A bailiff escorted Cameron out. He didn't look back. If this story lit something in you, share it with someone breaking a cycle nobody thought they could break. Type "still standing" if you became proof that generational curses end when someone refuses to carry them forward.